All right, folks, plant number two. A rather disappointing one just to the appearance of it. Of course, I've got a lot of dryness over here, and it looks like I've got a trunk that died off. Hoping. Got some cool stuff in here. Of course, I got some weeds. But sometimes these do a good job. These both got their sphagnum moss pack at the same time. The idea was to preserve life and also I should get aerial roots. I don't think I got many, if any. But both these plants really do a good job with that anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned with how many I did or didn't get. I can cut all my rocks off. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's a little bit off camera, sorry. Thankfully, there's not much to see there. Anything that comes off is going to be very, very well. All right, looks like I do have some arrow roots here. I'm going to immediately put some sphagnum back over that. Don't want those drying out, and I'll put a rock on top of there. All right. We packed it in the center here. And there were already arrow roots in the center, so I'm not thinking that I did much with that, but another bit where there's some arrow roots. So this one did much better. I think I see another little bit that had arrow roots. Nice. This one did much better than the ficus did, which I'm happy about. Yeah. I'd like to do that. Probably just need to these in here and keep them wet, right? But exploration's not over. Oh, I already think I see another one. That looks like a nice one there. Ooh, right here. Ooh. Definitely like that. Definitely. Let's see if I can get that out of here without. Yeah. Nice roots in here. Okay. Put it right back in. Probably shouldn't have removed it in the first place, but you know, I want to get a good scope as to what's going on. And this one is growing in all directions. Yeah, roots coming out there. All right. This one was a lot better for arrow roots for sure. The thing I'm concerned about with things like this, they're coming up out of the soil, which I do not want. Like this one, it's coming up out of the soil. Do not want that. So, and here it's coming up. The only thing coming up, I want it all to go down. All this is coming up. Don't want up, I want down. So, all right. In fact, this may not even be an aerial root. It may just be another root coming up from the soil. But I'm going to pack it down so it's only got one option. And same with this one in here. I did trim up the ficus a little bit because there was some, we call them loose ends, but some longer, that looks like a weed in there, is it? It is. Some longer stalks that just didn't need to be there. So I addressed those. I don't think I'm going to need to do any trimming on this one. I mean, it's still just growing. This is the only one that I could, but I don't think I should. I think it's got good shape to it, it's still growing. I'll cut off some of these petioles. So I left them on before. No reason to leave them that long. And, you know, not sure they had much of a effect, but it doesn't really matter, right? Oof. I can look at it without the petioles on there. The rest of it looks pretty good. Take that off too. I don't need it. Petiole right here. Some here. It's growing nicely. Not every trunk came back. I'm not set at what I'm seeing. That needs to come out. That's all the way inside there. Same with this one. It's growing in. I don't want growing in. That That off too. Everything else growing inwards. Hope not. This one kind of is, but I think it might be good to. Well, no, take that out. I actually kind of like this empty space in here, this negative space. So not trimmed up per se, but cleaner. Oh, sorry, I'm a little high there. I'm gonna take off the petioles on this. It's one thing that I think a lot of people do anyways, and they don't realize it's kind of nice is to see. I got two there that are in conflict, so I'm gonna hope to get bifurcation off down the next trim. Um, they leave a little bit of a stub, and it's so nice to go back and clean up those stubs if you have nothing else to do and you just want something satisfying to do with your trees. Just go back and clean up stubs. I think that looks better. I'll have to turn this, of course. This is the way facing the sun, but I can turn it this way. Let them grow a little bit. I'll turn it sideways first. Let them grow a little bit. So it's looking good, and I'll show you the a little reach here. So this is what ended up on the trim with the ginseng ficus. Just to make sure I'm keeping it kind of, again, I've got all kinds of branches coming from everywhere. I've got crossing branches. I've got branches growing towards the center. I've got, this one was straight up, all kinds of stuff here. But I'm working with what I got. Really what I'm looking for is to get things like this where it's super, super movement, super, super, tapered. Like this is minimum taper that I want. So all these have got a lot of work to do. This one started, but it'll be a while before they're where I want them to be. So that's going to go back into the sun. This was my crazy tear it apart with the drill bit project. It's not dead yet. Is it happy with me? I don't think so. But it's certainly not dead. There was a lot going on here to begin with, so pure fact that it's still alive makes me happy. I do not have roots coming at the bottom, of course. This would be way too short a period of time. But I think I do have some aerial roots up top coming down from up here. So that may be what's sustaining it right now. Can't tell. Can't tell. But yeah, had a couple leaves drop. It's also got new growth on it, like up here. So this one may make it. We will just have to see. And that is it. Could I trim more? Yes. Do I need to? Absolutely not. So this is what came off of the umbrella tree. Yeah, the umbrella tree. And then just a handful of stuff, including some weeds off of the ficus.